All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video with TT and Ja. Last night we had a game. Okay, we had a game: Boston Celtics versus the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks was at home. And the Atlanta Hawks made the biggest comeback in team history. Without the star player Trae Young. We all know that Trae Young out with his finger being messed up. You know, he gotta get surgery on it. And he'll be back in probably like a month or so. He'll be back for the playoffs for sure, or maybe not. I don't know, man. That's a question mark right there. Hopefully, Trae Young makes it back by the playing tournament. If Trae Young don't make it back by the playing tournament, they through. You know what I'm saying? But the Hawks was also without 7 other players on the team, including Jalen Johnson and even Sadiq Bey. So the Hawks was pretty banged up. Had a lot of players just called in. They had to just put together lineup. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't expect them to come back last night. I'm just gonna say that with all the players they had out, I thought last night they was gonna get blew up for sure. I didn't think this was gonna be a game of a top, like, I didn't think this was gonna be the game of topic last night. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was gonna be just an ordinary game. The Boston Celtics was gonna blow them out, but that wasn't the case. Um, but on the other side, the Boston Celtics also had a couple players that was all out last night. They had Drew Holiday out last night, Derek White, and also big man Xavier Tillman. So at the end of the first quarter, it did seem like Boston had this game under control. Like they was up like 15, something like that, and then at the end of the second, they was up 30, I think. So it was just like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? Then but when the second quarter came around, with like 8 minutes to go, I seen Al Horford get like the easiest backdoor dunk. I'm like, bro, the Hawks need to turn up, bro. Like, why is Al Horford 40 years old getting the easiest backdoor cut of his career? Right after that, they start to go to Clint Capella. Clint Capella just start to take control of Kristaps Porzingis, just overpower him again and again and again in the paint. Like, again and again, Brian, like, Clint Capella went on a nice little run that second quarter. Then the third quarter starts, and the Hawks just had this swagger about them. You know, hitting some middies. Bogey got in there, got a little hot. You know, Hunter hit a couple threes. DeJounte Murray was in his bag. And like I said, when Murray passing the ball like that, Murray had 15 assists last night. The whole lineup gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? When the whole lineup gonna eat, you gonna win games. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened against the Celtics. And when the fourth quarter started, bro, the Atlanta Hawks actually stole the lead multiple times. All right, it was actually a back and forth fourth quarter. So by the time the fourth quarter started, the Atlanta Hawks already done made the comeback. You know what I'm saying? It was already back. It was just about finishing the job. You know what I'm saying? They had this swagger about them, like I said, coming down the court, just confident. They was confident that they was going to win this game. I can see it. Watching the highlights, I could just see it in DeJounte Murray eyes, Bogey eyes, and even in DeAndre Hunter's. You know what I'm saying? He hit threes, a lot of pressure threes, and he actually was the one to hit the dagger. But another stat to point out is that the Atlanta Hawks outscored the Boston Celtics in every quarter but the first. So you see that the Hawks was locked in all game. I feel like Boston kind of just ran out of gas. Like I said, this team got a couple injuries. They've been number one all year, and they've been beating every team by 20. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their regular points that they beat people by. You know what I'm saying? That this team is usually just beating every team by 10 or 20 points. They usually cruising to victory. So I don't think this is like a bad victory for the Boston Celtics. Like if you're a Boston Celtics fan, you shouldn't be worried, or this is not gonna carry over to the playoffs. Like I said, I mean, you could be a little worried about them closing games. Like, hey, Jason Tatum is kind of known to disappear in clutch moments and stuff like that. I could say that for myself. I've seen Jason Tatum disappear in clutch moments. So hopefully we don't see none like this in the playoffs, because this would be embarrassing. I mean, to be honest, this was an embarrassing game, but like I said, they play these guys again Thursday, so y'all know what that means. You know that the Boston Celtics is going to try to turn around and crush these guys by like 40 on Thursday. I think they got them at home as well. So I know Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics I know they're not trying to lose to this team again. You know what I'm saying? Especially without Trae Young in the lineup. It just isn't going to happen. And last night was just a crazy game. I had to come and make a video about it, because I'm just like, wow, how did Atlanta pull this off? And then you go look at the box score, and everybody put in that effort. You know what I'm saying? You had Bogey, DeAndre Hunter, Clint Capella, even a guy I don't know. His name was like Vit something. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. He even had like 14 points in a couple threes. I even know they had Garrison. What's his name? Harris Garrison. I don't know his name, but he even hit a couple threes. Like, they just got guys all over the place putting in points. And yeah, man, this was a crazy game and a good game for Atlanta. And like I said, I'm pretty sure Boston is going to turn around Thursday and kick Atlanta's ass, man. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. But another stat to point out is the Atlanta Hawks shot way better from the three. They shot 50% from the three, and Boston shot just 28% from the three. Boston just struggled from the three ball tonight. And every starter for Atlanta scored above 10. So, like I said, DJ was getting everybody involved, being a very good leader today. Definitely was the player of the game. 19 points. I think he had 15 assists. Got crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. So, you guys let me know down below in the comments how you felt about that comeback. I don't know how Boston allowed it, but they allowed it. Atlanta was at home. They had Boosie in town. You know what I'm saying? They turned up. So you guys let me know down below in the comments how you guys felt about the comeback. It's a crazy comeback last night. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, do me a big favor, smack that like button, and please do me a big favor and leave me a comment down below right now of what you want to see next, so I could post that for you, Brody. I want to post what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to entertain you. But without further ado, I love you guys. Until next video, you dig.